Today we have an epic review of a truly iconic toy. It's the spaceship designed to look like a hamburger. The fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, and the ship that did the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. That's right, you guessed it.
It's Kenner's Millennium Falcon spaceship from the Star Wars toy line.
From Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection, it's Millennium Falcon that you put together. Batteries not included.
Nice landing, Han Solo. Uh-oh, come on, Chewbacca. Stormtroopers are coming.
Action figures each sold separately.
Got them on radar. I'll fire the laser cannon.
There's even a hidden storage hatch.
Ready for takeoff. Jump to light speed. We're gone. On to the Death Star.
Millennium Falcon from Kenner's Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back collection. Action figures each sold separately.
Hello toy fans, my name is Tony and welcome back to the Analog Toys YouTube channel.
You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon? Should I have?
Kenner's Millennium Falcon is the toy that quite literally defined the childhoods for millions of Star Wars fans all over the world. The legendary Corellian freighter was piloted by the coolest smuggler in the galaxy, Captain Han Solo, and his Wookiee co-pilot, Chewbacca. In a galaxy filled to the brim with iconic vehicles, the Millennium Falcon remains the most recognisable Star Wars spacecraft ever, and you'd be hard-pressed to find any child who didn't have the Falcon on the top of their Christmas wish list. When the Millennium Falcon toy was designed, it was based off the very first Star Wars movie, which is why many of the play features and accessories directly relate to scenes from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. While still being one of the larger Kenner Star Wars spaceships, the Falcon was in fact scaled down for its toy release. I believe the designers at Kenner managed to strike just the right balance between scale and practicality. Had the Falcon been correctly scaled to the 3 3/4 inch figures, it would have been too costly to manufacture and far too cumbersome for a child to play with. One of the coolest aspects of this toy is that it was able to serve double duty as both a vehicle and a playset. By removing the large plastic panel from the rear quarter of the fuselage, a child can access the inside of the Falcon, which included a chess table so kids could recreate the famous scene from the movie. Also included was the easily lost remote ball so Luke could practice his Force powers. A secret smuggling compartment was incorporated into the design so our favourite heroes could hide from the Imperial Stormtroopers. To enable Luke to fight off the Empire's TIE fighters, the Falcon also had a clicking laser cannon and gunner's seat. The Millennium Falcon also featured the access ramp into the main fuselage, but unfortunately this was under-designed by Kenner and the hinges and legs can be easily broken. Topping off the Falcon's play features was the famous radar dish, the retractable landing gear, and the cockpit with removable canopy so that Han and Chewie can make the jump to lightspeed. Kenner released the Millennium Falcon in conjunction with all 3 of the original trilogy Star Wars films, but they never changed the design with each subsequent release, and I feel that they missed a trick here. How cool would it have been if the Empire version of this toy included an opening top hatch? Or if the Jedi version included a spring-loaded radar dish?
What a piece of junk!
Alongside the few fragile parts, there's one other negative aspect that's worth mentioning. The rear landing gear easily wears out during frequent play and struggles to hold up the weight of the Millennium Falcon. On a personal note, my childhood Millennium Falcon gets bonus points for becoming my own private fantasy hideaway. Just as the Falcon represented a galactic safe haven for our favourite rebel heroes, I could use the playset as an escape if I'd had a bad day at school. When I played with my Star Wars figures in the Millennium Falcon, my imagination would be in another universe where nothing else mattered. Over the years, Kenner's Millennium Falcon spaceship has managed to transcend its identity as a childhood toy and has morphed into the iconic pop culture mainstay that we know and love today. I score this toy 4.5 out of 5. So that's our review of Kenner's Millennium Falcon spaceship. Did you agree with our score? Leave us a comment in the section below and don't forget to click subscribe to stay up to date with all of our latest videos featuring vintage toys.